Story of a Merchant's Son. Learning objectives. 1. Destiny is what God has planned before He created man. 2. Man gets what is in his destiny. Warm up. Complete the word cycle. Meaning: in your mother tongue. Parts of speech. Use in a sentence. Creator of destiny. Once upon a time, there lived a merchant named Shivraj. He had a handsome young son. One day, he saw that his young son had bought a costly book, but the book contained only one verse: "You get what is destined for you." When the merchant saw the costly book having only one verse, he thought that his son was a fool and became angry. He asked angrily, "How can you do well in business when you buy a costly book containing only one verse? Get out of my house and never show me your face again." The young man was utterly dejected on being driven out by his father. He left his house along with his only book. He learned the verse well and kept repeating it all the way. After traveling a long way, he arrived in a village. The villagers asked him his name, and he replied from the book, "You get what is destined for you." Thus, the young man became popular as "You get what is destined for you." One day, the princess of the country who visited a festival saw a handsome prince and immediately fell in love with him. She asked her attendant to find a way to send a message to the handsome prince. She wrote a note and gave it to her attendant. The attendant gave the note to the young merchant's son by mistake. He read the letter in which the princess wrote, "Please meet me in the castle. You will find a rope hanging from one of the windows, which will lead you to my room." He thought, "I will honor the wish of the princess to meet me in person." When he climbed up the rope and entered the princess' room, it was very dark. The princess thought he was that prince whom she had seen at the festival, and welcomed him warmly. She served him food and drinks and ensured his comfort. She said, "I have deeply fallen in love with you. I will choose no other man as my husband except you. Would you please tell me what you have in your mind?" The merchant's son replied, "You get what is destined for you." She was surprised to hear the prince to speak so, and immediately her room was enlightened. She got furious when she realized he was not that handsome prince she thought him to be. She ordered him to leave her room immediately. The young man was sad as being treated in such a manner without being at fault, and walked to a nearby temple. He decided to spend the night there and fell asleep. The temple remained abandoned, and the night watchman there used to carry out all of the tasks of ill repute during the night. He wanted the young man to leave and said, "This temple is old and broken. You may sleep in my home." Thus, the young man went to his house, but he made a mistake and got into the wrong room, where the watchman's daughter was waiting for her would-be husband to arrive. In the darkness of the night, the watchman's daughter mistook him as her to-be husband and exchanged garlands in front of the picture of God. Thus, according to the traditions, they got married. The young man said, "You get what is destined for you." When she heard this, she realized she had done a mistake and thought, "Such mistake is bound to happen when you would rush into doing something without contemplating over it." She cursed him and threw him out of the house. His heart is filled with melancholy and marching forward with heavy footsteps. He saw a marriage procession approaching. They wore magnificent clothes and precious jewels. He followed the groom's procession, which was going to the bride's home, where a lavish ceremony was arranged. At the 11th hour, a mad elephant rushed towards the procession, and everybody ran helter-skelter. The bride stood there in the middle of the turmoil, too afraid to run. Seeing this, he got hold of a huge nail and jabbed it into the elephant's foot. The elephant got frightened and ran away. After a while, when the bride's friends and relatives returned, she said, "At the moment when my life was in danger, there was no one to help me except for this courageous stranger. I will marry none other than him. This is my firm resolution." The groom's friends and relatives were offended by these words, and there was a heated argument took place. When the words spread around, the king personally looked into the matter to pacify everyone and stop the argument. Everyone, including the princess and the watchman's daughter, came to that place. The king asked the young man, "You were present in the ceremony. It is being said that you saved the would-be bride and everybody from that mad elephant. I ask you to clarify the whole thing to me." The young man's words were, "You get what is destined for you." The princess and the watchman's daughter were embarrassed to hear the words. When the king heard this and saw the princess and the watchman's daughter blushing, he demanded to know the truth. The night watchman's daughter confessed of marrying him by mistake and said, "It was my destiny, and I do not repent it." The princess explained to the king that she had entertained him with food and drinks by mistake, and said, "It was my destiny, and I do not regret it." On hearing them, the bride approached the king and said, "O king, what destiny has already given to me, none can take away from me." After hearing everyone and consulting with his ministers, the king arranged a ceremony for them. He gifted the merchant's young son 1,000 villages, apart from the gold ornaments. He arranged the marriage of the young man with his young princess and made him his heir to the throne. Find meaning. Handsome, attractive. Clarify, easier to understand. Argument, disagree with each other. Procession, a number of people, vehicle that moves slowly in a line. Exercises. Creative expression. Tell your story. Express your feelings about destiny. It can be anything that has affected you. Is it something you care about? Use the table below to answer. Column 1. Opinion. How do you feel about the topic? Example 1. Share an experience from your life. Example 2. Share a memory from your life. Closing. What is your belief about the topic? Cross-curricular connect. Learning by doing. Let us enact the story with double suspense. First, fill out the table below. Choose your favorite characters from the story and enact only the best part of the story using your own imagination. What is the story about? Beginning. Describe the characters. Describe the place and time. Describe the event or problem. Middle. End. How was the problem solved? How the event end? Column 2. That night at the beach. What happens? Describe in your words. 1. First scene. 2. Second scene. 3. Third scene. Exercise time. Answer the following questions. A. Why did the merchant order his son to get out of the house and never come back again? Answer. The merchant asked his son to get out of the house because his son bought a costly book with only one verse written in it. B. Why did the princess become angry with the merchant's son? Answer. The princess became angry because when the room was enlightened, princess found the merchant's son in her room instead of the prince she loved. C. Why did the watchman's daughter become angry with the merchant's son? Answer. The watchman's daughter became angry with the merchant's son because she mistook the merchant's son as her to-be husband and they exchanged garlands in front of a picture of the god. Thus, according to the tradition, they were married now. D. How did the merchant's son save the bride from the mad elephant? Answer. The merchant's son got hold of a huge nail and jabbed it into elephant's foot. The elephant got frightened and ran away. E. What did the king decide to do after consulting with his ministers? Answer. After hearing from everyone and consulting their ministers, the king arranged a ceremony for them. He gifted the merchant's son 1,000 villages apart from the gold ornaments. He arranged the marriage of young man with his young princess and made him heir to the throne. Find their meanings. A. 11th hour. The latest possible time before it is too late. B. Demanded. A strong request or order that must be obeyed. C. Contemplating. To view or consider with continued attention. D. Melancholy. A sad feeling that lasts for a long time. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. A. She wrote a note and gave it to her attendant. B. They wore magnificent clothes and precious jewels. C. The elephant got frightened and ran away. D. Once upon a time, there lived a merchant named Shivraj. Take the correct options. A. Once upon a time, there lived a merchant named 1. Shivraj, 2. Rampal, 3. Rajgopal. 1. Shivraj. B. The book which the merchant's son bought had 1. 5 verses, 2 10 verses, 3 1 verse. Answer 3 1 verse. C. Who of the following visited a festival of country? 1. Watchman's daughter, 2. Princess, 3. Potter's daughter. 2. Princess. D. How many villages did the king gift to the merchant's young son? 1. 10, 2. 100, 3. 1000. Answer 3,000. Match the following. A. Merchant, B. Verse, C. Prince, D. Jabbed. Column 2. 1. Elephant, 2. Handsome, 3. Book, 4. Shivraj. Answers: merchant, Shivraj, verse, book, prince, handsome, jabbed, elephant. Communication. Writing skills. Read the following passage and write the part of speech of the underlined words. Mr. Sharma plans dash to take his family for a picnic today. Therefore, they all are getting ready. His son Kunal is taking bath, but he has forgotten to carry the soap. Mrs. Sharma is using a steam iron. To iron Kunal's trousers, Rani seems to be excited. Mr. Sharma has decided to walk in order to take the bus from the station. But Mrs. Sharma rethinks that it would be a longer walk and they should take an auto to reach the bus station. Reading skills. Read the story below and answer the following questions. Once there was a man. He was very poor. He bought a hen from the market. Next day, it laid a golden egg. The hen started laying a golden egg every day. The man was very happy. His wife was very greedy. She told the man that there must be a treasure of golden eggs inside the hen. The man also became greedy. They both wanted to have all of the eggs at once. So the man took a knife and cut the hen. To his surprise, he did not find even a single golden egg there. He realized his mistake, but it was too late. Answer the following questions. A. Where did the man buy a hen from? B. Which kind of egg did the hen lay every day? C. What did the man's wife tell him? D. Who was greedy?